Hey loves, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, you are most welcome. Kindly consider subscribing. If you are a returnee, what's up? Good to have you back here again. I appreciate you. My name is Maggie, and today I want to talk about selection. When you open a bill, how do you select the pieces to know that this is camera, this is second camera, this is fagia? How do you normally do that? All right. Not selecting properly when you open a bill is gonna cost you, because that will mean you won't be able to price the way you are supposed to price. All right, because your selection, like your first camera, is normally what is supposed to be used to calculate, to recover for you your capital. Okay, so if you do not do this well, chances are high you're not gonna recover. Now, how do you do your selection? Is it based on quality? Is it based on taste? Is it based on what you like? Because one thing I've realized a lot of people do, like you find a lot of sellers normally do, is you go, you find someone, they've opened a bill, right? Then you look at the pieces that they've put as their camera pieces. When you order, those are camera pieces. When they get to you, you're so disappointed because you're thinking, I equality, I kai villain can expect. You get like the quality is a bit lower than what you expected. And then sometimes I've also realized people also select depending on what they like, depending on what they can actually wear. Now, here's the thing. I always believe that selection of first camera should always be on quality basis, right? Quality is what you're supposed to use to determine whether this thing is camera or not. Check if something is in very good quality, like does it have fluff? Not a single fluff. Does it have a hole? None. Does it have a stitch warning? Absolutely not. Is it in good condition? Is it newish, as in it doesn't look like imevaliwa sana? Like things like those are what you're supposed to be looking at. Things that are in very good condition. All right. Sometimes there are even some that actually have tags, right? So quality is what you're supposed to really use when you are selecting your pieces, so that you can be able to put things right. Because the moment you start choosing on what you like and what you don't like, utapata, like, have you ever opened a bill and then you find something like you get icona glitters, like mashinos, like it has a lot of glitter, and you look at it and you're like, I know this, me I can't wear, and then you put it aside and you find someone actually comes and they're like, I've been wanting something with glitter all my life, how much is this? And you're like, so that's what I mean, right? You could never ever pick out camera pieces depending on what you like, depending on what you can wear. That will absolutely mislead you, because the thing is, you're always supposed to remind yourself in this business that you are not the target market. You are not. Let's repeat that again. You are not the target market of those clothes that you are opening. If you cannot wear them, your clients can wear them. If you cannot wear them, someone else can wear them. Is it in good condition? Weka hapo itapata mwenyewe. I always see nguo itapata mwenyewe. Hata ukiona nguo imekaa hapo sijui for how long, itapata mwenyewe when you least expect it. Mwenyewe atakuja, right? So the moment you start selecting, please be keen to select pieces that have good quality. One thing, if you give me like a second camera, also second camera inafaa kwa si mpya but si mzee sana, like something that can actually be worn, yeah, ukiwa home. Do you get? Unaweza vaa ukiwa mtaani, like ukishinda home unaweza vaa, yeah. Now third camera ni fagia. Ile ni ile na expect. Ukinipatia third camera yako ni ile yenye na expect uende uze 30 bob, 50 bob. Fagia uko kwa soko, you get it. Uko open air market, hiyo ndo fagia, yeah. Things that enyewe imeparara, like iko na imeja flaps, like inaka all. Now that is what is called fagia. Okay, now when you open a bill and a bill is actually of very good quality, do not force fagia where there's no fagia. Am I making any sense? Sometimes you open a bill and you find the whole bill that you have opened, you're only finding first camera, second camera, yeah, no fagia. So you're trying to force fagia. Kama hakuna. Okay, so some bills are just good. You open a bill and it's good. Like when you open a bill of trench coats, that one I always tell you guys, hakuna fagia utapata, yeah. So some bills are generally good. Now some bills you get, they're not good, yeah. So don't force a camera also where there's no camera. Don't force a camera where you only have like second camera and fagia. Don't force a camera, okay? Because when you also force a camera, that means you're going to sell a piece the price that you're not supposed to sell, utaiuza juu sana bei yenye ifai kuuzwa, and then when you deliver it to a client they start complaining, I mbona quality ya hii is not worth the price, you know. So you're also supposed to be very very keen. Don't force things pali hakuna, okay? When you're opening a bill, don't force. Kama bill yote umepata ni camera, shukuru Mungu wako kaende na ukisonga mbele. Kama umfunguka kapata ni first camera and second camera, again shukuru Mungu na wende. If you open a bill and you find it is third camera and fagia, pole, okay? Collect your pieces, recover your capital, keep it going. Because one thing I always say, the moment you open a bill, you get a bill and you open it, there's no way you can return it. That is one thing I always say. And this comes back to, if you know uko na roho ndogo, do not ever open a bill. Do not ever open a bill, because sometimes bill can actually give you a thorough character development paka ukae ujiambie sitaifungua mtumba tena, you know. So you really need to be keen, you really need to be careful when you are opening bills to also tell yourself niko na roho, yeah. Have you ever had people saying alifungua kapata bendera za Japan bill mzima, ama alifungua kapata sijui viatu za left bill mzima? Like personally I've never experienced that, but I hear people saying that. I don't know how true that is or if it's just exaggeration, but one thing I know for sure is that bills are not always 100%, right? You can get bills that are like 80% or 90%. Like all the bills you've opened from your supplier are like 90%, but there's like a 10% that sometimes you're like, this is disappointing, you get it. But so it just depends also on your supplier, right? If you find the supplier wako ukifungua kila time unafungua bill inanesh, unafungua inanesh, get another supplier. Nani makupigilia hapo na msumari, you get it? Because I believe, even I myself, the bills that I sell, the bills that I get for people, the bills that I open myself, you find kwa 1 up to 10 bills, maybe one bill will disappoint me, okay? But not ati sijui umezoea kufungua bills zina kuchoma. Absolutely not. There's no way that's possible. Absolutely not. That's one theory that I refuse to really believe, that ati utafungua bill na kila saa inakuchoma, kila saa inakuchoma. No. That can't work like that. You can never work like that, yeah. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to tell you guys. I hope you guys know how to select. I hope this video was helpful to someone who wanted to know a bit about selecting of bills, right? If you have any question, comment section down below. I'm definitely going to do a video for you. If it needs a video, or if it needs just me to respond, I'm gonna answer you, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Do take care of yourselves. God bless you guys. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, kindly consider subscribing. I will really appreciate it. And tashukuru sana if you subscribe. We're trying to grow, yeah, and I'm trying to be consistent, so it's going to be very encouraging if you subscribe to the channel. At least na make content na napata pia nini more followers, so it's also going to be very encouraging on my end. All right, so yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video, which is most definitely going to be very soon. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless you guys sana zaidi. Keep home. Yesterday I did a video on bills that we can open in this rainy weather that we have currently. Please make sure you rush and go watch that video if you have no idea of what you're supposed to be opening right now, right? So go watch that video to have an idea of what exactly unafaa kufanya sahi. Usianze kutufungulia bila crop tops na hivyo, tafadhali utajimix, okay? So watch that video to have like an idea of what exactly you're supposed to be getting, and I'll see you guys on the next videos. Bye bye.